The best thing about yesterday was the astronauts returning home from the space station. I was so excited to watch this on television. I did get the weeps. This is the stuff that just makes me feel like so yay America.
Yeah,
You know what I
totally.
mean? Oh, it's so good. So we've got a couple clips to share. One where they touch down and you just hear what has to be like the most amazing words to hear when you are splash landing as an astronaut. And those words are welcome
And we're
home.
going to stand by for Splashdown, located in the Gulf of America, off the coast of Tallahassee, Florida.
And Splashdown, Crew 9 back on Earth.
Oh my God.
Copy Splashdown. We see main chutes cut. Nick, Alex, Butch, Sunny, on behalf of SpaceX, welcome home.
Dragon Space.
And then the dolphins, you guys, there were dolphins. Freaking kidding me? It was like you cannot screenplay a better.
Right.
You can't and so there, I have 3 different clips of the dolphins, but from 3 different people, because it was just what I mean,
remarkable.
Like, what a cherry on the top, right?
Yeah.
This is just amazing.
Now here on your screen, we can see dolphins actually,
oh my God.
who want to come and play with Dragon. Closing the distance.
Oh my
there
gosh.
between dolphin cam back again. We can see that the Dragon capsule and the recovery vessel, that distance is closing.
They're actually flown to a medical facility in Florida, so obviously it took them a little bit longer. Oh, look at those beautiful close-up views of the dolphins from NASA.
Can you even?
I
swear. You know, liberals are like, Elon paid those dolphins to be there. He paid them.
Those are CGI generated. Yeah. Those are not real dolphins.
They're AI dolphins, you guys. They're not real dolphins. You know that liberals are saying that. I can't with these people.
My gosh.
I know, right?
And then thinking about the road to recovery that these astronauts have to go through after spending almost 9 months up in space, just seeing them, be stretchered out of the capsule and wave and smile. That was also just like a huge, huge treat. We've got a couple of different angles of them coming out. Can you imagine?
I can't imagine. I don't even like
we
being
can see folks on board clapping as our first crew member.
And that is NASA astronaut Nick Hague, commander of Crew 9.
Oh my God.
Now out of Crew Dragon Freedom.
Thumbs up.
Smiles, thumbs up, and a wave. Can't get any better than that.
Yeah, that is one happy camper, that's for sure. It looks like we're getting our next crew member here. That is none other than Sunny Williams. Big smile, big waves. She, like her other crew members, now will be assisted onto the mobility aid.
There we have it. Some waves, some thumbs up, and some smiles.
Unreal. Just unreal.
Can you imagine like having to, what your body must feel like when it returns from that no gravity?
No, I can't. I can't imagine. I can't imagine being on that thing with like that dude for that long. I'm surprised they weren't like killing each other. I can't imagine.
Good Lord. I know, they always seemed so smiley and happy to be there, and such good, attitudes about it. Daisy and I have started getting our silver from First Fidelity Reserve. You can get these really cool coins, these Silver Eagle coins. These are 0.999 fine, 1 ounce Silver Eagle coins, and you can get them for just $35 plus free shipping. These are the best thing to get kids and grandkids.
Yes.
Not to mention stocking up your own safe, because silver right now it is jumping like crazy. It always jumps when there's market like tumult. And so it's a great idea to just have actual physical silver and gold and other precious metals at the ready as part of your financial portfolio. So if you want to get your hands on the American Silver Eagle coin for just $35 plus free shipping, call 1-800-336-1630. 800-336-1630. You can also visit firstfidelityreserve.com. Make sure to tell them that the chicks sent you. We would super appreciate that. Again, that number 800-336-1630. Really, really happy to be working with First Fidelity Reserve because they are one of the gold companies that actually are super interested in making sure you don't get scammed by some of the other gold companies out there who are kind of sketch. So they take great care. They're AAA rated with the BBB. Really, really good. 800-336-1630. Now we're all feeling like super happy in America, but now you're about to get so pissed off because I know this clip pissed me off so bad. And again, it's MSNBC. Some asshat is trying to suggest that this went according to plan and it's pointless to give Trump or Elon any credit for getting them home because really they could have come home at any time. And actually, if you're an astronaut, it's your biggest dream to be in space. So really, these people wanted this, you guys. They were asking for it, essentially. I could not believe this segment actually happened, but it's real. Take a listen.
Talk to that a little bit. You know, there was the idea that the astronauts were stranded up there.
Oh my God.
If you're an astronaut, right, this is what you live for. You pray to be able to be chosen for a mission and going up into space. And there was the problem with the space liner, with the Boeing, but they could have, at any time, NASA could have done something to try and retrieve them. And they didn't need to, right? Because there's a cycle of, there were already two astronauts up there that had come up on this capsule. That capsule was still attached to the mission. And NASA decided it would be better just for the normal logistics to leave them up there for longer. And as the astronauts themselves said, it's like they loved being up there. So, you know, it's like if you're a space nerd, as they are and I am, it's like being sent to Hawaii for a 1-week vacation and finding out, no, actually you're going to be able to spend, 8 months here or 10 months there.
Yeah.
So this idea of them being stranded, I really felt was kind of the politics getting involved. And, NASA has contingency plans. NASA has, NASA understands what it takes and what the problems are. And so the decision to, leave them up there was not one of desperation, but was one of scheduling and logistics, which is very hard when it comes to space. So this, in many ways, this was very routine. Getting them down was not something special. This capsule was always up there waiting to bring the 2 astronauts who'd been there already and were scheduled to come down. But this one had 4 seats. That was part of the plan, so they could get them all down.
I mean, it was just like Hawaii, Mock. I mean, like when you went to Hawaii, it was like it's just like you're being pulled out on a stretcher and you can't walk. You know what I mean? It's just like that, right? It's like a spa day, you guys. What a piece of crap this guy is. They cannot let Trump or Elon or anybody who's on the right have a win. I bet you this guy, I think he's Mark Kelly's twin brother, right? Isn't that who that is?
No, I think, no.
This
was a whole other guy.
Was a whole other guy? He's a whole other jerk that hates Elon. Yeah, but like, I bet this guy had a Tesla like 4 years ago. He's one of those. He's like, oh, Elon's saving the world. I love it when he's saving the world. But then when he does this during a time where he wants to save America with Trump, I hate him. I can't give him a win. I'm crazy. I have Elon derangement syndrome. These people are nuts.
I could not believe that was real. Like that almost seemed so ridiculous that it was satirical, but no, it was real. And then my husband was telling me on the way to dinner last night that he also was seeing reports yesterday of people blaming Trump for the fact that the astronauts were stranded. And I was like, how were they? But like, how were they doing that? He was like, because they don't know. They don't know what they're saying. They just want to blame him for everything. And I was like, but that he wasn't even like, that doesn't make any sense. Right. And he was like, it doesn't have to make sense.
It doesn't.
They're crazy.
I mean, they will blame him for their hangnail,
My God.
Oh, I just stubbed my toe. It's Trump's fault. Trump did that. He put that thing in front of me where I stubbed my toe. It's Trump. These people.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal.